From downtown to the counties, time now for the Top 7 at 7, where we bring you the 7 stories making the biggest impact in your communities tonight. The federal government has a new country in mind for Kilmer Abrego Garcia. Now it wants to deport him to Liberia. The West African nation has agreed to accept Garcia with deportation planned as early as October 31st. Previously, the government had also threatened to send Garcia to Uganda or Eswatini. His attorneys call the government's actions punitive, cruel, and unconstitutional. They argue the deportation threat is politically motivated. Garcia has been in ICE custody since being released from federal prison on human smuggling charges. Those charges came after he was mistakenly deported to El Salvador last March and held in prison there for 4 months.
I'm Jeff Morgan in Baltimore. The increase in accessibility in gambling websites is also leading to an increase in the amount of people who are having problems gambling. Gambling has only gotten easier. In Maryland, it's a quick process to hop on a sports book with your cell phone and start placing bets. But that rise in access is causing a rise in the problems that come with betting.
We saw really significant increases in the numbers of both people doing online sports betting, but also that have a problem when they're doing it.
Dr. Wells is the director of research at the UMD Center of Excellence on Problem Gambling. He likened the signs that gambling is becoming a problem similar to those of someone who has a drug addiction. There are resources available, but part of getting help is knowing there's a problem. Dr. Wells has tips for parents who think their young adults may have an issue.
A lot of it's just kind of trying to foster the relationship so one, maybe they'll let you know, like right then, but more that if they did start to struggle, that they might be more willing to come and talk to you.
Resources for people with a gambling problem or parents who are concerned are available on our website. In Baltimore, Jeff Morgan, WMAR-2 News.
1 in 3 Marylanders face food insecurity. That is according to the Maryland Food Bank. Now people are helping ease that burden for the upcoming holiday season. Today, more than 400 volunteers were at the food bank's warehouse in Halethorpe to pack 25,000 holiday meals. Each box comes with the traditional holiday fixings like the cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, and stuffing, enough to feed a family of 4.
It's always important, but now feels even more pressing with everything going on. We're seeing an increase in the need for food. We have increased phone calls and emails at the food bank, and people really deserve the right to have a holiday meal with their families. And so that's why we're very, very committed to ensuring that these holiday boxes go out every year to ensure people can have a holiday meal.
When Thanksgiving rolls around, each one will be paired with a turkey and given out to families in need.
This is Linnea Hoover with WMAR-2 News. Hartford County Sheriff's deputies thought they were getting a prank call when there were reports of an alligator. It was anything but a prank.
We received the call for service. We just, shocked in a way, like there has to be a prank or some type of a nuisance that someone's calling in. But in reality, when we arrived on scene, we were just, okay, how do we handle this?
The alligator in question was dumped in the parking lot of a local exotic pet supply store. It had its mouth taped shut but seemed perfectly fine with deputies and the owner of the property handling it.
Alligators are not common here. We're not in Florida. So I'm pretty sure it was a pet. The way that it was behaving also around them, it looks like it was pretty docile. So normally alligators are not supposed to be, any wild animal, not supposed to be as calm as this animal was with the deputies clearly in the pictures.
It's a misdemeanor to own alligators in Maryland and illegal to dump pets in Hartford County. In Hartford County, Linnea Hoover, WMAR-2 News.
I'm Cara Burnett in Jessup, where we're going thrifting for a Halloween costume, trying to save you and me some money this season.
So this is the whole set rather than just an accessory. So yeah, $12. I mean, you really can't beat it.
Between rising prices and costume trends, Halloween can get scary, expensive fast. So some shoppers are considering thrifting.
It's coming from somebody that is pre-loved already, so you're giving something a second chance.
Every October, Americans generate more than 12 million pounds of Halloween textile waste. And those costumes, well, they stick around a little longer than the monsters in your favorite Halloween movies.
It really can take up to 200 years to break down. I think it's almost 83% of costumes are made of single-use plastics, a lot of the time oil-based materials that don't recycle well. And then I think 85% of costumes are really only worn once before being given to the landfill.
We have a zombie runaway bride. Okay, hear me out. Hocus pocus? Right? For a look at the full costume I put together on a budget, you can head to WMAR2news.com for the full story. Reporting in Jessup, I'm Kara Burnett.
We all know how big of a deal 4th of July is in Catonsville, but this weekend, Halloween is the big one, bringing folks together. And there's a chance to help out some great local causes. This is the 4th year running for the Trick or Treat, which involves many of the local shops there. After the pandemic, it took inspiration from Ellicott City's Trick or Treat. Folks are being asked to bring socks for the West Side Men's Shelter and gift cards for the Children's Home. It all starts on Saturday, October 25th at 3 p.m. You can register for free online.
I'm Jack Watson in Aberdeen, where 3 friends turned local brewers are getting ready to revitalize downtown Aberdeen. The Harford County friends behind Watchtower Brewing are saying thank you to the city of Aberdeen with an open house Friday night. Joe Fino, Frank Young, and George Handlin have beer flowing and are putting the bow on the place. The larger goal is to bring a newfound vibrancy to downtown Aberdeen, part of the city's plans to bring in new business and new life. The space is right next to Festival Park and used to be a dry cleaner. The city of Aberdeen is Watchtower's landlord, invested in the brewery and the rest of downtown growing.
It's an incredible feeling. Just being a part of this community now, we're ingrained in it. We've been just working hand in hand with the city council, with the mayor. Everybody around Aberdeen is so excited, and it's amazing to be a part of it. And now it's all coming to fruition. It's great that it's here.
The friends are planning on a soft opening just around the corner. Their passion project come to life. In Aberdeen, Jack Watson, WMAR-2 News.